Rambling man coming at you. Alright guys, one of the things I want to test today, I tested this in my driveway yesterday. We did okay, but that wasn't going super fast. I've watched videos that say this will go about up to 45, but I saw one guy go 100 miles an hour in a car. So I'm going to mount this for a few different shots. Okay, we'll see how this turns out. Alright, that's on there. And then the beauty of it is that this will stay synced. So what you're going to see me do is take this off of my helmet, put it on there, on that suction mount you just saw. So just like that, it's on there. This one doesn't hit, but it's not the greatest angle in the world. But what I want to see is, will it stay connected to the microphone pretty well that's inside my helmet? Then we're going to try a couple other angles. Okay. Alright, so it's also vibrating quite a bit, but I think the anti-shock or anti-vibration on the camera will help with that. Come on. So I'm just going to do some general test here of footage, and I may end up sharing this. And we'll see how this looks. Now I think for this angle, I may as well just use the one that's on my handlebars, left over from when I was using the GoPro. I thought I might mount the GoPro there sometimes. This suction cup takes some faith, because in the other positions I can't see it while I'm riding. And for that purpose, it might be better to use a GoPro. The challenge with the GoPro is, there's a few, but one is the battery life is shorter. But really, like, this quick release mount that's on the Osmo is so cool that you can move it from mount to mount just in 5 seconds. Whereas the GoPro, you have knobs and things you got to twist and turn with the screws. If you want to replace the battery, you were taking it out of the housing, putting it back in. Whereas this, if I want to just get some quick footage from the handlebar or the side, it's all pretty quick. Alright, I'm going to try some different footage. This church has become kind of my parking lot to make some changes and then go out and test them again. Alright, so we're going to take and lift this off of here. By the way, we're just having some fun on this channel and goofing around, but it's fun to watch progress. And we are just a few subscribers shy of hitting the magic number of 500. Nothing magic about it, it's just neat to hit 500 on our way to the next milestone of 750 and then 1,000. So if you come here to watch sometimes, please hit subscribe. We don't ask that often. Alright, next, I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm looking at. Yesterday I played around with putting it here on the side, on the back, And I even put it right here. That footage didn't turn out as good as I thought it would, but these others were pretty good. So I'm going to try this now, okay? Alright, you see we're now on the side of the bike from the saddlebag. And I'm going to give this a ride like this and see if this works. Alright, seems like we're tight on there. Let's see how this goes. What all's going on up here? Alright, let's see how this goes. So I'm wearing the Bluetooth DJI wireless mic 2 inside the helmet with the camera mounted on the side. DJI recommends 45 miles an hour and below. Alright, I'm at 60 right now. We're at 60 miles an hour and 65 miles an hour. I'm going to slow it on down as I get to the 45 here. Okay. Now all of the sound is coming from the microphone, none on the camera itself. Yesterday when I was testing, I just used the camera itself, which of course you can't hear me speaking, but there was definitely more engine noise because it's down there by the pipes. And of course, if you're just trying to grab footage for a quick clip, that requires stopping, and like you may only want a few seconds of coverage, but you know, I'm driving for a couple of minutes, 3 minutes, whereas it would be easier to leave an existing camera there. But I don't need one in this spot or in most of these spots for a whole ride. I have no camera on my helmet. The helmet has almost become like a dash cam. Alright, we're going to stop again and move because I want to show some different angles. Alright, well that did pretty good. Now I'm going to change it a different angle. Same angle looking backwards. Alright guys, so in this one, this is the same position on the saddlebag. I just took it and reversed it backwards. And then we can see, make sure the Bluetooth connection is still connecting. For those that are interested, hold on. Alright. We're up to about 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, 50 right now. And testing how this audio is going to sound while I'm synced up to the camera that is now on the saddlebag looking backwards. found yesterday, at least when I did these tests, the tank location, it was okay, wasn't great, but the saddlebag locations allowed for some very good footage. Alright, we're now at 60 miles an hour. Alright, that's about 65. Take it back down. We'll see how that turned out. Yeah guys, so with it being a flat surface for the suction cup on a motorcycle, I'm seeing the saddlebags and the tank. I'm talking about for good footage. This spot just isn't very good. This actually is not flat. You've got interruptions. Square on the speedometer might work. The tank, you got to watch the bars hitting. The sides and the top of the saddlebag are pretty good. Well, hopefully that little test will show you a little more what this camera and the mounts are capable of. You could probably do this with any style or brand action camera that you like. The thing that's unique is that this is able to be paired with the wireless mic that is still inside my helmet the whole time, whereas at least as far as I know with my GoPro that's not possible. You'd have to have two GoPro cameras and then post editing kind of blend the audio and the visuals, which has some pluses to it. In my case, I would have to cut and paste my audio around a short video clip if I didn't want to show the whole clip being that angle, because watching a 4 minutes of a view from the saddlebag might get kind of boring real quick. It was really meant more for like B-roll and, you know, just a quick alternative view. So you're not staring at the same thing other than the road. Like even, you know, just looking at me is not something I'd want for... When I say something I would want, I mean because I don't think you would want it as the viewer. You want to see the scenery, but you might get some of that in the background when you've got it pointed at the rider. But mostly you want to be facing forward with occasional snaps of other footage. Is kind of my goal. Alright, I hope that test on the camera might have been helpful. I'll see you on the road.